I created all the Veda Purana Upanishads. I created all the Shastras. I have created all the laws, everything. Krishna was thinking. Whatever says in the scriptures, the Vedas, for example, describes that you should never kill a woman. Even if the woman should be killed, like even if the woman is like a paradi or something, you should never kill a woman. Even if she should be killed, you should not kill. Brahmanas, old people, women, and children. You should never ever kill them. Do you understand? So you should never kill these three kinds of people. It's not adequate, it's not proper. So kids, children, and Brahmanas should never be killed. And third, women. But now Swami Bhagavan Krishna is thinking, how can I kill a woman then? If it's I created the Vedas. I told in the Vedas that women should never be killed. So how can I kill a woman now? But if I don't kill her, how can she be delivered? She was the daughter of Bali Maharaj. But now she became this wicked demon. So how she will be delivered? So Krishna closed his eyes. He was thinking deeply. So if you're thinking too much, you can close your eyes. How you think? You close your eyes to think. Generally we think, and when we think, we fall asleep. If you close our eyes and think too much, we just fall asleep. Bhagavan, when he closed his eyes and he was thinking, how can I deliver Putana? How can I deliver her? How can I kill a woman? So that's why he was thinking, Bhagavan was thinking. So that's why Bal Gopal closed his eyes. Anyway, there are other reasons, many, but I'm not speaking more about that. And Putana took Gopal with her hands, because there was no one in the room. So Putana, with so much affection, she said, "Oh, you're feeling hungry. Your mouth is dry. Come, baby, come. Come to my lap. Let me breastfeed you. Let me breastfeed you." So Putana took that baby, Gopal, and put him in her breast and put her nipples in his mouth. Gopal didn't want to take her nipple. And because Bhagavan understood, she actually put this poison in her nipple. She's a terrorist. She came here to kill me. She's a terrorist. But Putana put her nipple in the lotus mouth of Gopal. Bhagavan said, Veda Puranas, everyone, you're witness, okay? She's forcefully putting her nipple in my mouth. She's forcefully putting her nipple in my mouth. And her nipple has what? Kalkut poison. Little poison. So it's not my fault. Not my fault. I didn't want to kill any woman. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Hey, Veda Purana Upanishad, all of yours, be witness to this moment. Later on you can ask, why did I kill a woman? But now you're witness. You can see what's happening. So when Putana put her nipples, and baby Gopal was only 6 days of life of old, and his lips were so soft, even more soft than a lotus flower petal, more soft than that. Baby of 6 days, just like a newborn baby. So with his lips, he touched her nipple, and as soon as he touched her nipples with his lips, the pran vayu, the life air of Putana, came out from her body. She had the strength of 10,000 elephants in her arms, in her hands. She tried to take Gopal out of her nipple with her hands. She tried to take him out. She tried, but couldn't. And she started sweating. And she started feeling so much pain in her body. Putana thought what to do. Putana thought in her mind, let me go to the king, to Kamsa, to his palace, and maybe Kamsa with all his associates will be able to take this baby out of my breast. So she was thinking like this. That's why Putana, she manifested her own form, which was like a huge form. She manifested her big body and she started like going in the sky with baby 6 days Gopal old, flying in the sky with baby Gopal on her breast. And then suddenly the Brajavasis felt like so much wind, like a storm, like wind, like hurricane, like what is this? All this stuff. So all the trees like moving because of the wind, like a sudden like looks like an earthquake or something like this. And then, and so much like dust everywhere, like like the wind. Mother Jashoda immediately fainted. What is my baby? And then she fainted. Somehow Rohini Devi pacified Mother Jashoda, and all the Brajavasis they saw the huge body of Putana's body flying on the sky, and Balagopal, baby Gopal, on her chest, on her breast, like fearless, like no problem, he was good. And then Putana manifested this huge body, and then she started flying towards Mathura. But on the way, when she came next to Mathura, there was a huge garden of Kamsa on the way. In that place, Putana fell on the ground. And her huge body so her huge body destroyed all the garden, all the leaves, everything was destroyed. And then the Vrajavasis, they came. They saw Balagopal was in the Balagopal was on the chest of Putana. And then the life air of Putana left in her body. So the Brajavasis, they took big ladders to be able to climb to her body and bring Krishna back. Somehow they took Krishna out, and then they gave Krishna to Rohini. And then Gopal was alright, Gopal was well. And then the Brajavasis thought, maybe she'll again come back to life. So the Brajavasis thought, maybe she'll come back to life. So they took like axes and cut her body in pieces, and they cut her body in pieces. Battery. So the Brajavasis cut her body in pieces and then burned her body in fire. But something very impressive happened. So I told before, Putana's body was so stinky, her body was so stinky, right? Nobody would come near her, I told before. But when her body was burning the fire, in pieces, so even though Putana's body was stinky, so when her body was cut into pieces, what happened? Braja became so fragrant by the smell of her body being burned. Where did this good fragrance come from? Where did it come from? Because Swami Bhagavan Govinda, he touched with his lotus mouth her body. So all the bad smell from her body automatically disappeared. And then Krishna Gopal took her soul and sent her to Golok to become a maid servant of Mother Jashoda. That's why the Bhakta has this verse, Aho Bhakyam Stanakala Kutam. This is of Bakasur Putana. She put Kalkut poison a little poison on her breast to kill Krishna. But Bhagavan destroyed her stinky body. Remember, Putana means not pure. She's impure. Her body was impure. And then he also made her body fragrant. So perfumes like fragrant. And sent her soul where? To go look. Not to go cool, but to go look. As a maid servant of Mother Jashoda. Kam Vadoyalum, Sharanam Brajema. Who would not want to take shelter of such a merciful Lord as Govinda? Putana had come to kill him. She came to kill Govinda. And Bhagavan gave her a highest destination such as this. Even great rishis and munis and yogis who control their senses, who meditate for thousands of years, performing austerities, even they are unable to attain this position. Above Vaikuntha is Ayodhya. Above Ayodhya is Dvaraka. Dvaraka Dham. Like now we are in Dvaraka, right? In the transcendental world, there's also Dvaraka Dham. Higher than Dvaraka, which Dham is that? Mathura Dham. And higher than Mathura is Golok. And higher than Golok is Vrindavan. Golok is actually the boundary of Vrindavan. It's like a boundary of Vrindavan. And Putana was sent there to serve Mother Jashoda, to serve Krishna and the guidance of Mother Jashoda. Putana did any sadhana bhajan, you tell me? If she did sadhana bhajan, she would not even have a bath. Shastra describes, hear me out. Pratasnana narakam jati. Bhajan is sadhana is too far. Bhajan is sadhana is too far. Just at least wake up and every day take bath in the morning, early in the morning. And if you do that, take bath early in the morning, you're going to go to Swargalok. After your death, you can go to Swargalok. So if you follow like proper rules and regulations, like for example, every day bathing in the morning, after your death, where are you going to go after that? Swargalok. In the month of Magh. If you follow all the rules and regulations, if you stay on the banks of the Ganga, Jamuna and Saraswati and bathe for 1 month, you're going to attain Brahmapad, the position of Lord Brahma. Parastri in this verse means Tulasi, Brinda Devi. Para means higher, Shri means Vrinda. So this verse, some people think that this verse means if you bathe with the wife of someone else, Parastri. Like holding the neck of someone else's wife and bathe and you're going to go to Vaikuntha. Some people misinterpret this verse. No, if you do that, you're going to go to hell. No. Parastri in this verse means the highest woman means Vrinda Devi. Tulasi. So it means if you have a kantimala on your neck and you just bathe, just take a bath. After that, you will go to Vaikuntha. Try to understand that. Is the conception of the scriptures. Putana, not even once in her life she had a bath. Since she took birth, she could have taken a bath, but she never took. She was really duracharini, like wicked and evil. So Shukadeva Goswami says, Putana balaghatini, ulidirasana. So she would kill babies. She was a great sinner person. And then she would drink their blood. Her body was so stinky. And Bhagavan delivered her, destroyed her demoniac body, stinky body, and gave her a position to become the servant of Mother Jashoda. Who doesn't want to take shelter of Bhagavan? She just came in this guise of a mother. She knew some mystic power. She was a ghost. So she was like a ghost, so she could manifest, know many mantras like this. So anyway, so she just disguised like a mother. She just came to kill Gopal, but she disguised as a mother. And Bhagavan was so merciful and gave her the highest destination. So Bhagavan is so merciful. Who does not want to take shelter of his feet? Tell me. Who does not want to worship Krishna? This is Putana Moksha. So the secret is that she was the daughter of Bali Maharaj in the previous life. She was the daughter of Bali Maharaj. And then Shinhadev gave the benediction to Prahlad. He told Prahlad, I'm giving you my word. Whoever comes in your dynasty, I will deliver this person. So what is the meaning of that? If anyhow we just have any relationship with a devotee, just with a devotee, if you have any family relationship with a pure devotee, you don't need to do anything else. Bhajan is too far. Santana Goswami Pad in the Bhagavata-saptaha, he described that in the end of this book, he described the glories of Sadhu Sangha. Santana Goswami wrote the following: that just somehow have once a family member relationship with a pure devotee, and what to speak of doing bhajan, this is going to give you the highest destination. Applause. You can read that in the Brihad Bhagavatamrita. The glories of Satsanga. Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha. Lava Matra, even a tiny moment of a pure devotee will give you the highest destination. That's why Sanatana Goswami explained. Somehow, just have a lokik sadbandhu but priti with a pure devotee. Relationship like a family member. Bhajan is sadhana. What can you do with the bhajan is sadhana? For example, Putana did sadhana in bhajan. You tell me, she wouldn't even have a bath. What to speak of doing bhajan and sadhana? She wouldn't even take a bath. At least take a bath one day in your life. No, she wouldn't. She didn't do austerity, nothing, chanting mantra, nothing. Great rishis, for many years they're doing this austerities and all that, following all the rules and regulations, sadachar. Putana did not follow any sadachar. She didn't do anything, nothing. And Bhagavan gave her the highest destination. So we must take shelter of Brajendra Nandan and Shama Sundara. Bhagavan is Hatara Gati Dayaka. He's giving the highest destination to whoever he kills. So let's continue the next katha. Shakatasur also. Oh, it's already 7 o'clock. Shakatasur death. Then Trinavarta. So one by one Krishna killed these demons. Bal Gopal gave deliverance to Shakatasur. And then after that, also there was the pastime of Krishna receiving names from Gargacharya. Gargacharya gave them names, name giving ceremony. It's very beautiful described. This Harikatha is so beautiful. Gargacharya gave them names. Krishna and Balaram. Then Gopal slowly started growing up. Gopal started growing up. He was so restless, chanchal. Actually, the more the boy is chanchal, restless, more intelligent that boy will be. Applause, applause. If your baby is really restless, you should understand that later on that baby will grow up to become a very intelligent man. But if that kid is not restless, if a child is not restless, it's just like Jara Bharat, always sitting down, not moving, Jara Bharat. That he won't become too clever in the future, not intelligent. Intelligent, how to recognize someone who's going to be intelligent? He's restless when he's a kid, when he's a child. So Krishna was also very restless, okay? It's really hard for Mother Yashoda to protect him and take care of him. Not only that, he's performing pastimes like a human being. So Gopal, sometimes there was a knife, and he was holding the knife where the blade was, not in the other side, or the blade. He was holding the blade of the knife. He wouldn't know, oh, my hand can be cut here. No. Even though, of course, he knows everything, he's God. But Bhagavan is performing this pastime. So, Sarvagata and Mugdata, he knows everything and at the same time completely innocent. So Bhagavan has these two symptoms. Sarvagata, all-knowing power, and at the same time Mugdata. He also completely innocent at the same time. Sometimes he used to hold the tail of a snake. Sometimes also if a dog or cat was sleeping, he would put his hand inside the mouth of the cat or the dog. Sometimes he used to, for example, try to climb over the back of calves, And if there was some butter hanging from the ceiling and there was no one around, Gopal, what he would do? He was bringing the cows and somehow climbing on the back of the cows and then trying to get this butter pot which was hanging from the ceiling. And then suddenly the calf left. And then Gopal is just hanging, Maya, mom, crying for help. Because he's hanging from the ceiling on the clay pot. Just like an innocent baby. Krishna performing pastimes like an innocent child. First time he started stealing was in his own house. Mother Yashoda prepared a very fresh butter. And kept it. And then Gopal slowly opened the door and then came inside that room. Baladev Prabhu was also observing, saying, what is he going to do? And then Gopal started taking the butter from that pot. And then his own reflection, Gopal's own reflection, was in a jeweled pillar. And Krishna was thinking, oh, it's actually a friend. My friend is here with me. But his own reflection, right? And then Krishna told, oh, my friend, to the reflection, don't tell anyone what I'm doing. And then Krishna was moving his hand and then the reflection are also doing the same. And okay, no, I'll not tell anyone. I'm going to give you some butter as well. And then Gopal, what did he do? Took that butter and started feeding that reflection. And also eating. And then Baladev Prabhu, called Mother Yashoda. Mom, look at what your son is doing. And then Yashoda was looking, from the door was a little bit open, so she was looking to that space and seeing what he's doing. And then Mother Yashoda left, and then Gopal looked behind and saw his mom. And then he said, Mom, I didn't eat butter, no. It's my friend, this one here. He's stolen the butter. Mother Yashoda said, so my son, how do you have butter on your mouth? Oh, because my friend ate the butter. And I told him, I will tell my mom that you're stealing. But then that's why he put some butter also on my mouth. And Mother Yashoda said, I saw everything. From that space, where the door was half open, then I could see everything. This kind of pastime Krishna is doing. So where did he start stealing? In his own house. Mother Yashoda was thinking, how can I raise this child? So sometimes Krishna would go stand next to a well, for example, and Mother Yashoda gave him something in his hand, and he's throwing that thing inside the well. And then he starts crying, Mom, my ball, my ball. Went inside the well. Where? In the well. It's actually, it was stolen, Krishna was saying. And then where? It's in the well. And the Mother Yashoda and Gopal is showing her his own reflection. This is the thief who took my ball. And then Mother Yashoda said, oh my son, you're seeing in the reflection the thief and the mother of the thief, because the reflection of Mother Yashoda is also in that well, in the water in the well. This kind of pastime. Krishna is calling his own reflection of a thief. But Krishna himself actually threw that ball in the well. And that's why Mother Yashoda said, yeah, you can see the thief and the mother of the thief inside the well. So perform pastimes like a human being. Krishna is performing pastimes like a human being. Krishna grew up and started playing with Subal Sridham, and going to the house of the Vrajavasis and stealing from their house. So if he's going to someone's house and that house doesn't have fresh butter, what did Gopal would do? He would stool and urine, pass urine in that house, pass stool and urine in that house. Oh, you don't have in your house fresh butter for me? You didn't keep fresh butter for me. So that's why Gopal would do like this in that person's house. Pass stool and urine. Some gopi was like milking a cow, and the baby of that gopi was sleeping, and then Gopal would like pinch that baby, and the baby wakes up and starts crying, and then the gopi has to quickly come and pacify the baby. So the gopi was milking the cow, so he has to stop milking the cow, comes for the baby, and then Gopal would go inside the house of the gopi, and all that fresh and warm milk that she just took from the udder of the cow. Actually, Gopal himself, he was with his hand, he was taking from the udder of the cow and like drinking directly like this with his hands, milking the cow and drinking. Or sometimes also the milk would fall. So every day the Vrajavasis, they were coming to Mother Yashoda and complain. They would complain about Krishna. But Mother Yashoda would not believe what they were saying. But in my house I have such a delicious milk and yogurt. Why my son would go to your house to steal? So she wouldn't believe. Especially Nanda Maharaj in his house, he has a special cow called Padmaganda guy. This cow named Padmaganda. Means the milk of this cow smells like lotus flower. So it's very special. Padmaganda. So only Nanda Maharaj has this in his house, and also Vrishabhan Maharaj. Only they have this special cow. No other Brajavasi has this special cow. And this milk is so delicious, and the butter coming from this milk is so delicious. It's like incomparable from this cow. So Mother Yashoda was thinking, I have so much milk and yogurt in my house, like the best. Why my son would go to your house? So Mother Yashoda would just like laugh, but like, oh, my friend, okay, don't worry, no problem, saying like this. But every day they were complaining. Every day the Vrajavasis were complaining about Krishna. Your Gopal has come and has stolen my cows, has disturbed my kids, my babies, stolen butter. He even passed stool and urine in my house. So Bhagavan passing stool? Yes, by Jogamaya it's possible. Vishwanath Chakravarti Pada wrote in the commentary. Sometimes Mother Yashoda say, Gopal, don't go to the house of Brajvasis. And if for 1 second Krishna wouldn't go to their house, then they would come and complain also. Yashoda, your Gopal today didn't come to my house. Oh, I prepared fresh butter for your Gopal. So they used to say. I prepared fresh butter, but your Gopal didn't come to my house today. Why? Why he hasn't come? Why he hasn't come? So if Krishna would come to their house, they would complain, and if Krishna would not come, they would also complain. So this kind of pastime. So Gopal is the wealth of the life heirs of the Brajvasis. It's like the jewel of their house, of their lives. So by these pastimes, actually, Krishna is drowning all the Brajvasis in pools of bliss and telling everyone that he's only conquered by pure love, not by opulent love. So, also Shukadeva Goswami told the story of Dambanda Lila, Krishna bound by his mom to the grinding mortar. So Mother Yashoda woke up early, started churning yogurt, and then Krishna held that stick. With one hand battery again. So with one hand Krishna held the braid of Mother Yashoda, with the other hand he held the stick. So Mother Yashoda, she was churning the yogurt and she was... So Mother Yashoda, she was churning the yogurt, but she was actually thinking about the pastimes of her son, and with a beautiful melody she was singing. And then she was crying, thinking about the pastimes of her son. And then thinking about Gopal, because she was thinking about Gopal, milk was coming from her breast, and then Gopal came and held her hair, her braid, and with the other hand Krishna held the stick that she was churning the yogurt. And then that's why the churning of the yogurt stopped. Mother Yashoda saw, oh, Gopal is coming, and then she smiled, and then she took him in her arms and started breastfeeding. She breastfed him. Then the milk was boiling nearby. The milk was thinking, the milk of Mother Yashoda's breast will never finish. Krishna can continue again and again feeding, but will never stop. Like his belly will never be full, and Mother Yashoda's breast will never also stop giving milk. Battery. His belly will never be full, so how can I serve? The milk was thinking. So thinking like that, the milk was boiling. So what happened? Give it to Chaitanya.
I was thinking that after some time that Krishna want butter. How I can bring butter? That's by protecting the butter and the milk that Ma Yashoda had done. By her left hand, Ma Yashoda carrying the Krishna and lead Krishna aside. Even the Putana cannot remove Krishna by any force, and Ma Yashoda only by her left hand put Krishna aside without any force. And gone for see the milk, and Krishna become angry.
Gopal picked up a stone and targeted the milk pot, and he hit it with the stone and made a hole in it, and all from the hole the curd started to flow down from the pot, and Gopal was like, wow, very delicious curd is coming out. And the little child did not know that the curd spilled all around, and it was spilled all around. And in the meantime, Mother Yashoda came, and she protected the milk that was overflowing, and she was like, where is Gopal? Then she saw in the all around the house, all around the palace, the specific room, there's all of the curd around. Who broke this mud pot? She was thinking. The police can catch a thief, right? Police knows. So Mother Yashoda was thinking, this Gopal is very naughty. Where is he now? So Mother Yashoda, she saw beautiful feet of Gopal. Footprints were there that were white in color because of the curd. So Krishna was thinking, in the incarnation of Ram, the crows and monkeys, they helped me so much, and I did not give anything to them. They served me so much, and I didn't do anything. Crows and the monkeys, they served me so much in the form of Kakbhushandi, the crows, and the army of Ramchandra. It was whole army of monkeys, and the bridge was also made by those monkeys also. But Krishna was thinking, I did not give anything to them when I was Ramchandra, but in the fighting in the battle also I did not arrange nice food for them, nothing. Okay, so in incarnation as Krishna, they are here, let me feed them some butter. They are here. So he came in another room, he saw butter was there in a mud pot, it was tied to the wall. So Bal Gopal, he picked up a mortar, used it as like a climbing thing, and he climbed up on it, and then he took out the butter from that mud pot and started to lovingly feed to the crows and monkeys. Crows and monkeys become very happy. In the meantime, Mother Yashoda was thinking, where is Gopal? Because she followed the footsteps, right? The footprints of Krishna was there, and there were 19 symbols on those footprints as well. And Srimati Radhika, how many symbols are there? 21. And seeing those, Mother Yashoda went to another room, and she already picked up a stick to chastise the naughty Krishna. And when she came near the room, on the door, and simultaneously the crows and monkeys, they ran away. Then Gopal was thinking, where are they going? Then he turned back and he saw Mother Yashoda standing with a stick, just like a Yam Maharaj. And Gopal became so scared. He was on top of a mortar, and he jumped outside through a window, and he came outside of the palace and started to run out of fear. And Mother Yashoda was like, you cannot run away from me. You came out from my womb, right? You cannot run away from me. I will catch you and I will hit you. I will chastise you. So Mother Yashoda started to run behind Krishna. That's why this is beautifully explained in Sri Damodar Ashtakam. Very nice, beautiful explanation in Padma Puran. Satyavrata Muni, he is glorifying this Damodar Ashtakam. Mother Yashoda holding a stick, running behind Krishna, and she is running twice as fast as Krishna. The speed Gopal was running at, and Mother Yashoda was running even faster than him. And she grabbed this part of Krishna's Gopal. He grabbed the back of his neck, and Krishna, out of fear, started to weep, and his throat was trembling. His body was trembling out of fear. So beautiful, this Bal Gopal form. When Mother Yashoda was running behind Gopal, and Gopal is running in front. Very beautiful pastimes explained like this. From Krishna, the whole universe is afraid. Even Yam Maharaj is also afraid of him. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You know Nrsingadev Katha also or not? When Nrsingadev manifested his fierce form after killing Hiranyakashipu, Ugraviram Mahavishnu, Kabiram after manifesting such a fierce form, seeing the most angry form of God ever, all the demigods were afraid. Ugraviram Mahavishnu, Yunantam Sarvatokam. The demigods, Yam Maharaj, all were afraid of him from God. And Nrsingadev, who is Nrsingadev? He is an incarnation of Krishna. Krishna is the source of all incarnations. He is the only God. And Ram, Nrsimha, all are his incarnations. That same Gopal, that very same Gopal, he is the source of incarnations. Source of all incarnations. Now he is afraid from Mother Yashoda's stick, and he is running away from her. And he is running. Behind him, Mother Yashoda is running. Very nice, beautiful scene. Very nice, beautiful pastime. That time Krishna is looking so beautiful. He's not wearing anything on his body. Very, very tiny piece of cloth he's wearing on his waist, and he's running. And his curly, beautiful hairs, and the beautiful black kajal, eyeliner, like black hair kajal, is on Krishna's eyes. And just like human baby, he's running away. And Mother Yashoda is running with a stick behind him. And then she grabbed Paramrishtamata. She grabbed the back neck of Krishna. And she chastised, I will hit you, you naughty. And Gopal started to cry. And Krishna, like a snake, it rolls around someone's leg in the same way. Little Krishna tightly grabbed he was hanging on the leg of Mother Krishna because he is very, very smart. Like if I cry and act cute, then Mother will not hit me. So he's trying to act cute by trying to climb up her thigh. Mother Yashoda is chastising him. You thief! He said, I'm not a thief. Tell me, Mother Yashoda is saying. Who broke the mud pot? He said, I didn't do it. Mother says, you did. I saw your footprints. Krishna said, you wear very, very huge bangles, so maybe you hit them. So Mother Yashoda said, you are trying to fool me? Then Krishna said, I am not a thief. I am not a thief. In your family is a family of thieves, Krishna saying to Mother Yashoda, because there was a person called Chor Gop. She said, don't blame me. In my family there is no any thief. In your family there is a thief, Chor Gop. Mother Yashoda said, you very, very naughty. Mother Yashoda chastised him. And he started to weep like, now Mother Yashoda has not even hit him yet. You should not hit your child also. You can chastise. If you don't chastise, the child will become bad. So Mother Yashoda was chastising him. But Gopal is very, very cunning. And with both of his hands, he is rubbing his eyes. The tears come from the eyes, right? So tears not coming from his eyes because he's performed last time. So forcefully, tears are not coming. For this regard, he's rubbing his eyes. So some water may come. So all the kajal, all the black eyeliner got spread around his face. Very nice, beautiful darshan this. Because in this material world, whatever jewelries we put on our body, the body, like the beauty increases. If you wear jewelry, your beauty will increase. When you go to beauty parlor, like for example, a little child was out on a picnic with his mom, and the child went to play, and the mom went to the parlor and came back. When the child came back and asked the auntie, where is my mother? The mom said, I am not your aunt, I am your mother. The child said, how possible? My mother was so beautiful and you are like a witch. No. Oh, I went to a beauty parlor, the mother said. And then, oh, when I came with you, I came from beauty parlor, now it rained, so all my makeup went off. So during time of marriage, the bride and groom, when they are dressed up, they look very beautiful, right? You cannot even identify the same person after without their makeup. So, in this material world, so in the transcendental world, it's opposite. The jewelries themselves become more beautiful by God, by the touch of God. Krishna's earrings, they feel fortunate. When Krishna is running and his earrings are kissing the cheeks of Krishna, they're moving so fast. So beautiful. In this material world, all the jewelries, they they increase the beauty of the person who wears them. But in transcendental world, they're not making Krishna more beautiful. They are themselves becoming more beautiful because of Krishna. Actually, this is all explained in scriptures also. Very nice, beautiful explanation is coming. How Mother Yashoda grabbed him, and he's like, "Oh, he's crying, so he may run away here or there." So what to do? I will lock him up. So I will tie him. So Mother Yashoda took out a rope from her hairs that was tying her hairs, and it took out and trying to tie Krishna. She tried again and again and again and again, but two fingers were less always. Okhal. So she's using the play of words and saying, "You are naughty and this mortar is also naughty, so I will tie you with this." So again and again Mother Yashoda tried, but again and again she failed. The length of two fingers was left. Always it was falling short. Mother Yashoda said, "Gopis, bring more." The gopis were clapping, laughing. "Oh Mother Yashoda, you can never tie your son because it's not in his faith." Then Mother Yashoda became more enthusiastic. "This is my son, I gave him birth. How can I not tie him? I will tie him." So Mother Yashoda, curiosity, enthusiasm. Mother Yashoda, from morning to afternoon almost, she was trying to tie him. She did so hard efforts. Even Mother Yashoda's Mother Yashoda was sweating also. And Krishna thought, so the hard efforts will be the mercy you receive. So Gopal, with this mood, seeing the enthusiasm and hard efforts of Mother Yashoda, Gopal accepted to be tied by her. So actually the rope that she used was the rope of the parental love and affection, Vatsalya mood ropes that she used to tie. Simply, can anyone ever tie to God? No. Because the rope that she used, in the rope also God is present, inside, outside. God is everywhere present in the form of Super Soul. Inside, outside, everywhere the God is present. God is one, manifests different forms in front of the mood, depending on the mood of the devotees. In front of devotees, he manifests his real form. So Paramatma is everywhere or not? Super Soul is everywhere. Inside the rope, outside the rope, on the rope. So every time the length equals to two fingers are always short. So the teaching is the efforts of a devotee and mercy of God both flow together. So Marja means cat and a monkey. The cat is taking her kitten from here to there, one place to another place, and the kitten is making sound like this, meow meow meow. He's completely surrendered and dependent on the mother, completely surrendered to the mother. And the monkey, the female monkey does not grab its child. She jumps from one tree to another tree, and the child has itself grabbed the mother. If the monkey child falls down from the mother's back, the monkey's mother does not pick up the child also. So the teaching is the efforts are very important. To attain God, Two things need: our own efforts, and second, mercy of God. By your own efforts, you cannot attain God actually, and only by God's mercy it will work out. No, it's not. Some people say, I say chant holy names, at least chant holy names. They say, now my time has not come yet. When Yam Maharaj will come, then your time will come. Chant now. Stupid nonsense rascal. People say my time has not come yet. Time will come when Yam Maharaj will come and slap you. One woman was working in her house and the husband went to work and Yam Maharaj came in the house. Yam Maharaj and the woman said, Who are you? Why you entered? Why did you trespass into my house? He said, I'm Yam Maharaj. Why are you here? She asked. I have to take you to hell now. It's your time to die. After 2 seconds you have to die. Whatever you want you can do now. And she said, I have a lot of work to do. I have to wash the clothes. This, that. How can I come? Yam Maharaj said, you want to work? After 2 seconds, Yam Maharaj tightly slapped and dragged her to hell. So time is very crucial. Do bhajan. Human life is very, very rare. Human life is only been given to do bhajan. We all have taken birth to do Hari bhajan, and if we are doing stupid nonsense things. This human body is only here so we can do bhajan. Give a big round of applause. And Mother Yashoda tied Krishna to the water and she went away. And Gopal